Hello, it is September 13th, 2027. I want to show you 3 different spreads and the 6 decks I'll be using for the next reading. The first spread, the cards I pulled out on the 7th for the Pisces lunar eclipse, using the same 7 decks. These 7 cards that I got a couple days later. These cards that I pulled out last night using 5 different decks. And while I was pulling the decks for this spread, I left some on the side for the next reading. I normally don't do that, but here they are. The first one, second one, the third one, mana cards, fourth, illuminated earth oracle, the 2 penny oracle, and roots and wings. There's that. I will be pulling the cards later today. I'm making the video. Maybe I'll post it tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. But so I'll get to this one. I'm going to first show you what we got a few days ago. So the octagram, cooperation, the icosahedron, receptiveness, water card, the golden proportion, harmony, justice in reverse, Luna Moth, take note of that, manifestation, fire, wildfire, sun, leave this to the side. I want to mention 2 synchronicities, fire, ancestor fire, moon, power, leave that to the side, the queen of earth, the Persian carpet, 8, the hydraulic cycle, the justice card, authenticity, feather, message from the spiritual realm, be assured the light worlds will support you, ring around the fairies, crying out, from the recap video. So if you want to know more, you can go to the lunar eclipse, and then these are from the recap video. I show these cards, the Hagalaz rune, the Hellstone, snowflake, and some other cards. But we have dancing in light, J, balancing energy, increase of energy, words are magic, choose them wisely, and I might have been saying joy. We have fortitude, space, squaring the circle, attainment, the second to last card, sky, snow, sun. I'll leave this to the side. The king of earth, hortus conclusus. All right, and let me talk about the 2 synchronicities. First one, not so much, just more truth videos. After I made that recap video, there's a video popped up, a guy talking about truth. Someone, I've watched a few of his videos. I don't know if I'm subscribed to him, but his video popped up. I made a playlist titled September 2025. I put that video in there and some other ones. Not all the videos I've been hearing people talk about truth, but yeah, if you want to see some of the stuff I've been watching, yeah, you could go to that playlist. And then the second. So I watch Ra from the Mystical Spiral videos. He had one, I believe this one was posted on the 5th on the 3-Eye Atlas. And towards the end of the video, he was talking about the 1987 convergence. And he was talking about a supernova, which made me think of this card, right? He showed a picture and it made me think of this card. And then he started talking about 3 rings. And in that lunar eclipse video, I was talking like something about rings, maybe 3 rings. And yeah, on that video, he said 3 rings. So this might have something to do with that. Like going back to 1987 somehow, possibly. Yeah, and then I left this card on the side because of the infinity, and we have infinity here. Okay, and going on to these. So yeah, I guess before I start, I want to say that these cards are mostly water and fire, and then now we're getting to air. And before, when we did that, like over the summer, it was a lot of fire and air, and then it went to air and earth, but it didn't seem like prominent. It didn't seem, and then it went right back to fire and water. So I'm thinking maybe something like that will happen. Like this is like a side story, and then we'll get back to the main story possibly. But when I was doing these, I saw a lot with like feminine and masculine energies coming together and making three trinity or something somehow. Something with duality coming together. I didn't take them as like a love reading, but after pulling these cards, I'm like, you know what, it might have something to do with, I mean, maybe within yourself or within another. I'm not too sure, because you have like Venus conjunction. I'll go through them. So, yeah, I wanted to mention. And then, yeah, in that recap video, I did a bibliomancy. Not in the video, but I shared this page. You know what? I'm jumping ahead a little. I will get back to that. Let me show you what cards we have here. We have Air, Connect, that's Saturn, and then since I pulled these Mudra cards, and I know each finger has an element, I thought I would go into the book and see what element is to that finger, and look what we got. I can get to the page. Where is it? It's here somewhere. I'm sorry. There we go. Air. Haha. So we got air, two air fingers touching each other. Then we got breath. And you see a butterfly, two birds. And then look, a card with butterflies, a tornado. I got, yeah, air with a tornado. And I pulled these cards in order. This is first card, this is last card. So, yeah, definitely all air connects, right? And then these cards, Neptune, Venus, and conjunction. And while I was selecting the decks, I'm like, I was feeling something big with the planets. Like, maybe I should use an astrology deck. I have 2 astrology decks. Some decks with astrology, like the herbal, well, yeah, herbal astrology source. But I was like, no, something was telling me, no. Just pull these cards. And look, I got planets anyways. Neptune, Venus, and then we got Saturn there. I'll get to this. Transformation, 39 oneness. Okay, so getting to these 2 cards. I just noticed, I didn't notice last night. I did look at the book a little, but I went back. Where did I put it? The book. What did I do with the book? Oh, it's right here. Oh, God, this is silly. It's this last card, and it's just not just, there's planets and other, I'll show you like what's in the planets, colors, seasons, materials, mysteries. So, yeah, it's funny that I got 2 of the celestial bodies. This is the conjunction. Here is the last card. Actually, let me go back to that, because I don't think it's like astrology aspects so much. No, it's not. See, dissolution. It's not. Conjunction. So, yeah, I got to this part here. Look. Take note if this card appears in the vicinity of the alchemical wedding or the Venus card. If so, the message of love is resonating loud and clear. And look at that. It's right next to the Venus card. And then the description is like, yeah, talking about duality, a third form. Yeah. Let's see here. During this stage, we witness the miraculous work of the 2 opposites merging to create a unique third form. Sun and moon unite to reveal the entire cosmos. Black and white unite to reveal the spectrum of color. Unlike this card here, represents a conscious and benevolent union, one that springs forth from awareness, acceptance, and devotion. It is not a compromise, but rather an activation, a holding of tension and presence that allows each of the entities to thrive and express themselves. Experiencing conuncio, I'm not sure how to say that, is one of the blessings of the human experience. Whether the bond is with human, nature, or divinity, recognize it by the stirring of your heart and an element of surprise. Through the opposites arises the infinite. Creative. Yeah, and then taking it a step further to make it a little weirder, It's next to the Venus card, which is the higher octave of Venus. So in August, like August 12th or 15th, like around that time, I was feeling like Venus got activated, like was online somehow. And I don't know if that had anything to do with AI, but I was feeling new energy, like a new sense of beauty or something coming in, right? And I got the Neptune. So now I'm like, maybe it's taking it out more, right? For the planets I was mentioning over the summer, Mercury, like as a firebird. The other day I was feeling something with Saturn. The word that came into mind was interlocked. Maybe some sort of agreement. I probably sound crazy, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. And then with the 3 Atlas, it's going to like come close to Mars, Venus, and Jupiter, I believe. Yeah, also the planets being on the cusps, Saturn, Neptune, I believe, cusp of Pisces and Aries, Uranus going back into Taurus, and Pluto right there, Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. But yeah, so a lot going on. So that, okay, let me get back to, let's go up here in order. So we got air, connect. I can show you what's in the book real fast, but I didn't really get yeah, there are some things that came to mind, personal experiences, but I'll just, if you want to know, I'm not going to read it out loud. And why is it taking me so long? Okay, there we got connect. I can see beauty, and then breath. If you want to, it's just that. And then, so I'm going to go right to this one. I'm going to show you what's in the book. It's talking about spirals, healing chaos, spirals, saying to invite chaos if there's no chaos in your life. But I'll get to that. So there's talking about spiraling, this and that, and when you receive this card, acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos as an activator for profound healing. If your life seems chaotic, know that it has an underlying energy of healing. You are being healed on all levels. You are a healer. Alternatively, if your life is calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be time to create a bit of chaos in your life. It will activate healing. Do the unexpected. Mix life up a little. I'm not sure if that's great advice, like, but before I was putting the tying Empress with chaos, so like maybe like birth something like a new project or like work on creative projects. So, and then we're talking about beauty, so maybe, you know, that's the way to go. Oh, breath. Let me get to the book. Actually, I think I'll read. So when I did bibliomancy, I shared a page on that recap video. I shared this page. My finger stopped around here. It made me think about the whole breath, and because this was talking about duality. I'll read it. I don't really want to because I'm not great at reading, but I'm going to read it anyways. Prana and Apana. I'm going to show you what it says, what they mean. So Apana, outgoing breath, most active, blah, blah, blah. Right? Apana up here. And then prana, it says life, force, breath. And then creative power or something, yeah. Prana is not only the basic life, but original creative power. So yeah, so maybe instead of, you know, being crazy and creating drama and stuff you don't need to, maybe work on creative projects. But I'm gonna go here. So if you want to read a little further, I did show like this page because it was talking about truth, and yeah, there's a lot of people talking about truth, so I did share that one, but I'm not gonna go there today. I'm gonna jump to this this part. Due to the mind's tendency to cling to objects of perception and produce thoughts, and also due to continuous battle of prana and apana, agitating nadis and the lake of the mind, success in self-inquiry is not an easy achievement. Okay, so he said, the dual breath is a storm that creates form waves, sensations in the lake of the mind. These sensations also produce body consciousness and duality, and thus liberate the unified consciousness. So as long as this light is flowing up and down as the two battling currents of prana and pana, the breath of inhalation and exhalation, they lend their life and light to sensory perceptions and to the mortal process of growth and decay. Life force drawn from the senses becomes concentrated into a steady inner light in which spirit and its cosmic light are revealed. The yogi consciously experiences without dying the death process by which energy is switched off from the senses, causing the disappearance of body consciousness. When the breath ceases, yogi realizes then that is a storm of human breath that is responsible for the creation of the dream wave of the human body and its sensations. It is breath that causes body consciousness. Yeah, so when with a cessation of breath, the life force is switched off from the senses, the mind becomes detached and interiorized, able at last to perceive consciously the inner astral worlds and supernal spheres of divine consciousness. La la la. And then it said something about 3 bodily prisons. Yeah, so there you go. This is the transformation, the solar plexus, assimilation, vital energy, life purpose, inner light illuminates and guides me on my path. So yeah, I mean, this is more with the coming together and the path, oneness, the heart. I experience the oneness of everything. I didn't show this. This is I don't think it. Hagalas. I did have this on the recap video. Hagalas. I think I'm gonna end it there. Let me make sure I went through everything. So I shared the book for that. Yeah. So I'm going to pull some cards out for these from these decks on the side over here, and I may post the video tonight or tomorrow, but yeah, I will definitely pull the cards later today. But thank you for watching.